welcome to BriBec Bushcraft and Survival. This is a new incarnation of Journal of the Journeys, and we're going to be switching that around to a history channel where I'm going to be doing some work on a lot of stuff that's got to do with leading up to from ancient times to present. But this is going to be our Bushcraft channel and our survival channel, where we'll do our reviews and our actual outdoor stuff. And I just wanted to welcome you all to the inaugural episode. And today I'm going to do, as my first segment, I'm going to do Wicked Sharp Knives. As you can see, we got quite a deal going on out here. My whole backyard's almost flooded, so we just decided to go ahead and do it outside, and got the camera and everything under the awning. So got a little fire going, keep everybody warm, keep everything dry, and we'll get back with you in just a minute. This is Brian Lane from BriBec Bushcraft and Survival. I'll be right back. Alright, this is Brian Lane with BriBec Bushcraft and Survival, and as I said before, I'm going to show a technique that I picked up sharpening knives. Now, this is not for taking the nicks and the burrs and stuff like that out. This is after you've gotten all that done, and what I use is just a standard fine grit Smith's Arkansas stone with a little bit of 3-in-1 oil, and I use this as my honing oil. I've already oiled the stone up, and it just takes like a drop of it on there to cover this whole small stone. But the good thing that it's small is it's encouraging. And I've gotten three different types of blades. The first one I'm going to work on is going to be my folder, and it's a Tanto blade, Smith & Wesson. And I want to show you that the technique is you take, instead of moving the knife blade across the stone, you move the stone across the knife blade. And what I do is I hold it like this up close to my chest, and then I get the angle and do what I call a micro bevel. And I pull the micro bevel along with just very, very, very light pressure. Now, keep in mind, we're doing this after we've done, you know, our main sharpening. So, and also keep in mind, see the way I'm holding the knife at a kind of fixed degree. This is what I want to do every time I do it. So that's about 4 strokes right there on one side, and then I'm going to do about 4 strokes on the other side. And see, maintaining that good bevel there. One. And one more to go on. And then you can even do with the Tanto, you can even do the tip there, where it's got the little, just maintain the bevel. And do the same thing the other way. And what this does is, I think, is it makes you keep your grip properly on the blade at the right angle for a better length of time throughout the whole draw, and you're moving your stone in the same direction continuously, so you don't have to worry about whether or not you're getting the proper draw on the blade. And so that's the Tanto. And then I've got my EDC for out in the woods, and we can do the same thing with it. 1, 2. See, I have the angle, and I'm going to a different place on the stone most of the time, but I'm maintaining the same level and the same angle. And this one, you ought to be able to shave with that. Yeah, see there? because I sharpened it last week, and I haven't used it since I sharpened it last week. Now my Mora, it's actually a little easier than the other two, because it already has a good bevel for me to follow, and I don't have to go through a whole lot of guesswork. I can bring that bevel right up, and this, by the way, is 28 degrees. This is the Mora HD Companion. It's a little fatter than what the standard Scandinavian grind is, which is I think it's 20 degrees, but this one's 27, and it has a more dramatic sweep on the grind because it's a little thicker knife, and it allows you more batoning, so you get a better split. It's almost shaped like a maul, but you get that angle on there. And what I do is I close down on that bevel, and then I come off just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And do this side over here. 1, 2, 3. And let's see where we're at. Yeah, see, that's clean. I'm not even hardly touching myself, and I'm bringing all that off. So as you can see, it's very effective. And I know, you know, if you have you know, your own style of doing things, that's great. Share it with me. I'd love to hear about it and a detailed explanation, or even you know, start something up to where we can send some clips back and forth about different things we do, and we'll get them posted. But I just wanted to share with you the way I do it, and I want to remind you that the Journal of the Journey's first episode is going to be on the history of fire, and I'm going to go back all the way, you know, back in prehistoric times and talk a little bit about it and kind of bring it into the forefront, but we're going to do it in several sections. So this is Brian Lane for BriBec, Bushcraft, and Survival. Eventually it'll roll off the tongue and everybody will remember. Maybe. Later, y'all.